I'm at moneyprodigy.com, where I partner with mama bears to help them teach to their kids age 8 to 13 how to manage their money through money educational adventures like the Mount Everest Money Simulation. So I had this amazing download of an idea in the fall of 2016, and it was to pair adventure with money education for kids. And in that way, I thought that I could really change the landscape and the conversation around how we're going to teach kids this vital, vital life skill. Because I had heard previously, and I knew firsthand, how boring some of the kids' educational programs, or most of the kids' educational programs around money, can be. So I got this brilliant idea. It paired several of my passions together. I've always been passionate about Mount Everest, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to create this money simulation, and then I let it sit in the back of my head, because at the time I had a 1-year-old and I was already running a business, and this was just sort of an offshoot. So I thought about it and I thought about it and I ruminated over it, and I got more excited about it. And then the call out for a Plutus Foundation grant came. I think it was in February of 2017. And I thought, this is perfect. This is my shot. I have this amazing idea. I need to now put it into a proposal. And so that's what I did. It completely changed my business, applying for a Plutus Foundation grant, because now I had this idea, but I actually took the time to sit down and strategically and chronologically and everything, put it in order and organize it into this beautiful proposal and do the best that I can to get that grant. And so at the end of that, even if I had not gotten the grant, it changed my business just to apply for the grant, because I knew it. I knew I could just go forward with this idea now. Of course, winning the Plutus Foundation grant made it so much easier to move forward with the idea. Being a grant recipient meant that I could actually get my work done a lot faster, a lot more efficiently, and really hire out for graphic designers and make it a first-rate program. And that just changed everything. It really up-leveled my business. And the reason why I was so passionate about this and really wanted to apply for this grant and get this program out there, and the reason why I started Money Prodigy, is because of how important financial literacy programs are to the community and how important it is that we get this work out there. If you look at the statistics of teachers who are on the front lines teaching our kids personal financial literacy state requirements and the state requirements themselves, it's a pretty dour situation. It's really falling on parents and on financial professionals such as myself to get these programs out into the community and to teach our children one of the most vital life skills that any child needs to learn in order to make it on their own and to get some independence in their lives. And of the teachers who are teaching our children the personal financial requirements and the parents who are teaching, there's statistics that only 60% of teachers feel not qualified or not confident in teaching the personal financial requirements anyway. So if they do have personal financial requirements, they're feeling very unqualified and not confident. And as a personal finance professional, I understand that, because to me, I'm a money geek and money comes easily. But to most people, money doesn't come easily. So it's highly important that we get out into the community and with these personal finance or courses and games and all kinds of things, and just get out there and teach that financial literacy. I've now had over 330 kids go through the Mount Everest Money Simulation. And what I can tell you is there's lots of teamwork involved. There's adventure. There's excitement. Kids are exclaiming crazy things like, "Oh, I'm so glad we got insurance. Thank God we have an emergency fund." All of these wonderful things that are just naturally being self-discovered by the kids as they go through the process of trying to get our fictitious climber to Mount Everest and back, which is his dream goal, without going into debt. It's a pretty awesome ride.
Hi everybody, Sarah here from the Plutus Foundation. This Giving Tuesday, we're hosting an all-day marathon where you can hear highlights from some of the strong personal finance education voices in our financial community. We're going to be raising money for our grant recipients so that they can continue to empower their students and their educators offline in their community programs. You can donate by going to plutusfoundation.org/givingtuesday, or you can head over to our Facebook page and watch our Facebook Live Giving Tuesday Marathon, where we're going to be highlighting some of the best voices in personal finance education.